Hi guys, I am John Carrick, author of Legacy of a Mad Scientist and The Legend of Ashley Fox. Today we are looking at 100 Bullets 74, and we've got Victor Fries from Batman as Agent Graves on the cover by Dave Johnson, Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Risso, writing and illustrating with colors by Patricia Mulville and letters by Clem Robbins. I should know all that by now, a little bit easier. Here we have Graves and Cole out on the fabled Atlantic City pier where allegedly, or similar to the place where they burned a guy, the Minutemen did a few years ago, and then took some kind of drug to erase their individual memories. And here, Graves and Cole are having a conversation, and I may as well just read it to you guys. It's just going to be easier. Agent Cole says, "So what are we doing here? What does it feel like, Cole? Waiting? Then that's what we're doing. Waiting on a wild card. You know, Graves, that's a sucker's play. Yeah, but, you know, I'm the dealer." So, Awake, the conclusion. Written by Brian Azzarello, illustrated by Eduardo Risso. And here we go. This issue is cool. We get this, they chose to play the two concurrent scenes that we cut back and forth between on the same pages in this one, which is, I like when artists use the 2-page spread. I love that it locks the fucking ad people out and that it sort of demands, no, this is my space. You're not fucking with it. I think that's the way it should be. But sometimes it's easier to just do 2 pages next to each other that should be read next to each other. But they fuck with that too. So anyhow, Lars comes in. He's worried. "Anna, are you?" "I'm fine, Lars. Thank God. I saw the Lono outside. He gave me a ride home," she says. "Huh, shit. I mean, I thought for a minute. I'm fine. Have a drink. It'll do you some good." "Yeah, I guess. Anna, pills and booze, that's not fine." No, it's not good." "So what did Lono want?" "He wanted me to know some things, Lars." "What kinds of things?" "Things I should have." "Hey, take it easy. You need another?" "I'm fine." And in the background, I didn't mention this because it's just a dead guy. But this is where Ronnie, is that a shotgun? This is where Ronnie and Remy were with the meat stealers, Randall and this Argentinian. The Argentinian guy is a friend too. And here is Ronnie Rome crawling through the refrigerator. And Lars says to Anna, "Well, what he told you? Anything I should know?" She doesn't answer, and then says, "I know that Daddy was murdered. How and who did it too?" "What, Anna? He was old. His heart gave out." "It was pushed out." "And please, Lars, feigned ignorance doesn't become you. Not now." "Not after tonight. The trust left it up to us to decide who had the House of Nagel. It's so convenient there was a vacancy." "I don't know what you're talking about." "I know who you had dinner with." "What were you talking about?" And then we get Ronnie crawling out of the meat locker into the cutting room. I don't know what they call that room. So Lars says, "That I had no interest in the house? It's yours." "What?" "Vermeer and Vasco. They didn't agree with my decision, to put it mildly. But I'm not a leader, Anna. I realize that. I hope you come to me for advice, but I told them somebody headstrong, impulsive. The House of Nagel belongs to you. And Anna, who's looking out the window and doesn't turn around, doesn't look back, says, "Put down the champagne, Lars." Lars? Lars. But it's too late. And here we have Remy with his face cut up. Buddy, no fucking buddy fucks with my brother. And then you have Anna, who fucked with her brother. And, what do you, Remy? And then she's distraught. And he says, "Ronnie, you fucking should have laid where you were laid out." So clearly, Remy brought Ronnie back to the Heinz meat room and laid him out. Then we have Anna freaking out. Remy says to Ronnie, "Let me take care of things." And Anna says to Lars, "Christ, what have I done?" "Just that hook, bro. The rat you said yourself should be on it is." So, now this is like, it's just a meatpacking plant. Did this guy Ronald need to be murdered? They presumably wouldn't have murdered Remy either. They would have just fucked him up. Is this what, Mimo wanted? Maybe. It's what he got, one way or the other. And Remy says, "Let me finish here. I'll get us to a hospital. Oh, and you can keep your gun. I don't need it." So this is interesting. Their last name is Rome. It's Ronnie Rome and Remy Rome. And so here we have Ronnie back at what I mistook for the Hall of Justice, which is really just like a big open air deli, like a farmer's market sort of thing. And the janitor says, "Morning, Mr. Rome." And that was what happened at the beginning of this story. And he's carrying a cane. "Tyrone, catch a tribe last night?" "Did I? Bullpen blowing another one. Don't even get me started. It's that fucking owner. He's one cheap so-and-so. Won't go and pay for who it takes to win." "He a Jew?" Wow, right on the page. I don't even have to say it. And they're coming in to talk to a guy who happens to be of the tribe. "I don't know." "Huh, me neither." "Yo, David. Ronnie. How you doing today?" "Today's good. It's funny. I never paid attention to temperature or fucking rain before when I answered that question." "Hey, you're on your feet, bro." "Yeah." "So, Mimo, he wants to call your sausage Salmon Brothers Organic Salami. He's lined up the chain stores Reno Rigo and Fazio's to carry it." "Organic? That word sells." "Okay, I'll buy that. Brothers, though, I don't have. It's just me." "Yeah, I don't get that, but you should never underestimate using family for business." "Can we take a walk, Ronnie?" And then someone else says, "It's unfortunate what happened." And that someone else is Augustus Medici talking to Megan Dietrich at his pool. There's been no sign of Benito for a couple issues. She says he went looking for Dizzy and got stranded with her out in the desert, didn't he? When Shepard got killed, was he with? No, that was Wiley and Dizzy and Shepard. But the last time I saw Benito, he was down in Juarez. Looking for Shepard, I want to say. "Yes, it is, but you don't expect me to believe you believe that, do you?" And Augustus takes a second, and Megan says, "In the wake of Lars and Anna's deaths, the Trust voted almost unanimously to absorb the House of Nagel. And despite my dissent, Megan, I accept that decision." So this is really exposition a little bit, and it's a little bit explanation. They're toasting glasses, right? And Megan says, "You had no choice. You were outvoted, but you got your way, didn't you?" Maybe the other houses realized that my way has always been their way. We are at war. Graves means to bring us down. Our former right hand cut itself off. What is good for the trust is good for you. And then someone else says, newsflash, you're wasting your time with me. And that someone is Ronnie talking to Graves at that same farmer's market that looks like the Hall of Justice from DC Comics, from the cartoons, Super Friends. I can't do what you asked me to, Agent Graves. Remy's gone. I haven't seen him in 3 months. I merely pointed out that someone had ruined your life and provided you with the means to deal with it. I didn't ask you to do anything, Ronnie. Yeah, well, even if I say you did, the answer is no. Remy didn't fuck up my life. Remy's Remy, like always. He's my fucking brother, so fuck you. There's no denying the fact siding with him has prevented you from moving up the ladder in the Palladino family. That's dangerous. It's made you expendable. Screw Mimo too. He knows I'm loyal. Remy is family. And you know what? If family ruins your life, well, that's what family is. Your life. You still have the gun? It's been used. 3 months ago. 3 shots. 3 bodies. No word. You didn't lie. You want it back? No. Keep it. So, Ronnie obviously didn't die, and he didn't drop the gun either. And he shot the bad guys. He shot Randall and the 2 Argentinians, while Remy just sat there and bled from the face. And then Remy disappeared. He hasn't been seen in 3 months. And here we have Graves saying to Ronnie, you might need it. It's a beautiful day, huh, hon? This is a girl out on a boat. Gorgeous. And he gets rained on or bird shit on. What the? But it's not rain or bird shit. It's piss from this guy up on the bridge. Zipper face. Check out that aim, bro. Like old times. Anything in my hand, it's a fucking deadly weapon. Christ, Cole says. So, this zipper face is, of course, Remy, because Ronnie, the word Croatoa meant nothing to him. I don't know why they had him say, whoa, and look at it in that issue back there. But regardless, here we go. What, you never got piss? You are fucking pure gold, Remy. Gold, shit. I'm just motherfucking pure. So what do you think is taking the old man so long, Cole? Maybe your older brother wants to think about the offer Graves is making him. Ronnie? That mope is a man of few thoughts and words. He's strictly yes or fuck off. Well, if it was fuck off, we'd be on the road. Yeah, so I guess he's going to Italy. Again, that's not subtext, that's just lack of information. We have no idea what Graves offered Ronnie in Italy. We just know that Ronnie said that Remy's his brother, and that's it. Hope he takes our ma. She ain't never been. Maybe he was asking him to get out of town. Then you got a little guy running through the park. And that is the end of this story. "100 Bullets, 74. And yesterday I posted a quick little video. A little video of a version of the track that I have set up. There's some more advanced ones. I know I have some grandstands and I have some lights and some checkpoints, and I haven't been able to find those, and that's frustrating. So I have to figure out which version of the game they're in, and I have 2,000 scenes in that, and I haven't looked at it in over a year and like 4 months or something, so that's going to take a minute. But anyhow, hope all's good with you guys, and talk to you tomorrow. Bye.